Yo, we back with another video. Yeah, I know it's been a long time, but I don't really talk on hip hop stuff too much. You know, it's for me hip hop has how can I put it? It's not bad. I like hip hop, but I'm old school. These new guys are savages. You know, when I was growing up and listening to hip hop, yeah, you had your Biggie, Tupac murders, but there wasn't. I guess the internet wasn't so prevalent in hip hop society. You never had anything like No Jumper, where it's just raw hip hop news. It ain't like MTV gave us news, but it was watered down news. Like there would be like a 2000 shooting with Diddy, and they'll give us the news. Like Sway will come and give us the news, but it would be like what they want you to hear. They ain't gonna give you the behind the scenes of who got shot in the face or did nothing like that. None of those people that came out now to do with that incident would have had a word to say or could have said anything because there wasn't a platform. Internet wasn't big. It was nothing for them to go on to. I mean, they could. There were a couple of sites. I remember there's a lot of sites I went on to, and they were saying this Diddy guy, he's a con man, he's bad, he's this and that. But there were small sites on the internet, and they weren't really getting that much traction. Now you can just make a video, and there you have it. If it's the truth, it will start getting traction. As I was saying, yeah, I don't really cover hip hop too much, but I was covering this one. This is rapper Yella Beezy, best known for his breakout hit "That's on Me," has been arrested in connection with the 2022 shooting death of fellow rapper Mo3. Wow, that was 2020. We're 2025. Man, this Yellow Beezy, he must have believed he got away with it. For him to sit down there for 5 years, he must have been relaxing in his little mansion with his kids, dancing up with his new music. That's on me. And then out of nowhere, boom, they're booking this guy. The 23-year-old artist born Marquise Conway, who has collaborated with top names in hip hop such as Chris Brown, T.Y. Dolla Sign, and Little Baby, was taken into custody Thursday afternoon and booked, damn, into Dallas County Jail after a warrant was issued for his arrest, according to the courts and records per TMZ. Wow. As I was saying, man, it is crazy. It's like they're just waiting for these guys to maybe slip up. He obviously must have slipped up some way along the line. They know he's involved, but they didn't have enough evidence. And as soon as they have enough evidence, they book you. There's no way they're gonna make a move like this if they haven't got real evidence. And it's crazy. Cause mostly, this day and age is very weird because the information the police need is on the internet. They don't even have to have any wiretaps or anything like that. Probably still do those things, but now you just watch No Jumper, and there'll be a couple of dudes just snitching on themselves in a couple of videos, and the police just put two and two together and be like, two and two, four. Or there'll be like a forum, like Reddit, and there'll just be people chatting these guys' business. Hey, he did this. This is from the streets. Blah blah blah. A police officer, all they have to do is look into that, put two and two together, and the crime solved. Even Trap Law Loss is doing them favors. He's solving crimes better than the police. And like, you know what I mean? Or so we think. We think that he's doing better than the police, but then we don't know what the police is doing behind the scenes. He's probably on the same level as a police officer, or you know, he's on the same level, but he's making videos. They're behind the scenes doing things, and they ain't gonna make a move and arrest you or do anything until they got enough evidence. Shout out to Trap Boss, he's doing a good job. Mo3, whose real name was Melvin Noble, was gunned down in broad daylight. Damn, these guys do this in broad daylight, not even at night time. They have the audacity in broad daylight to gun someone down. Wow. On a Dallas highway on November 11th, 2020. According to the indictment, Beezy was charged with capital murder while I don't even know what this is. Ruminations. Started getting thrown in all sorts of big words. When you can't pronounce the words, you're in trouble. Alleging that he intentionally and knowingly participated in Noble's killing by hiring Kiwan White to carry out the hit in exchange for payment. It's weird how every day you find out someone's been paid to do something, nobody keeps their mouth. It's like this movie trope. It's like when the bad guy tells you their plan before he kills you, and then you end up surviving. It's like in those movies where like, I'm gonna do this, blah 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 blah. It is crazy that these guys hire people that are untrustworthy to do killings and end up snitching or telling. And they never learn. It's always the same thing that happens. And you think to yourself like, I'm not gonna go and kill anyone, but if I was to do something, I'll do it by myself. Cause 9 times out of 10, someone's gonna snitch. Someone said, "Hey, you getting life?" They'll be like, "Yo, he paid me to do it." That's what's gonna happen. You know, you snitch, you get less time. It's like, okay, he paid me. You want his number, his mom address, his grandma address? They'll give you everything. He starts singing. It's weird how life is, man. And nobody, people have gotten away with stuff, but it's very rare. Let me read on now. White was arrested at about a month after Mo's death and is currently serving a 9-year prison sentence on firearm charges related to the case. Wow. Beezy, what's going on? Choo choo! Boy, these guys I don't know I don't know what's going on behind the scenes and what beef these people have, but man, these guys just need to make their money and live their life, man. People going around paying to kill people and this and that. It's some clown nonsense, man. See, at the time of the shooting, police reported that a suspect later identified as White exited a dark sedan armed with a gun and approached Mo3, who had gotten out of his car and attempted to flee. White allegedly chased him down, firing multiple shots. Mo3 was struck and later died at a hospital. A bystander sitting in another vehicle was also hit but survived with non-life-threatening injuries. Man, innocent bystanders are getting hit by this nonsense. These people just don't care. In 2021, Beezy was arrested on charges of felony drug possession and unlawful firearm possession. According to the police reports, the rapper was found with 400 grams of controlled substance along with 4 handguns and a rifle. It is weird, man. It's like, you think hip hop would be enough money just being a rapper? But clearly, it doesn't. They're living a lifestyle that they cannot afford. I used to see these guys and thinking, yeah, they're getting all this money from rap. Rap is not where the money comes from these days, man. There's always some backhanded way they generate income. You just can't survive off of hip hop these days and be living the lifestyle that people portray themselves on Instagram. It's just not realistic. If you sit down and you see a rapper and you know how the music industry works, you know, these people have to be one of the best rappers in the world or something's going on. Because even people like Drake have been paying for streams. So these people, as good as they are, they're not the best rapper in the world. And if you think about it, they have to be doing other things to generate income. Cause they need to live up to everyone trying to keep up with each other. Even someone like Diddy weren't making money from hip hop. Hip hop made him money, but it was never the what made him near enough a billionaire. It was the drinks, the drinks. It wasn't the clothing, it was the drinks. And when he started to act up and move beyond his position, they shut him down. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but yeah, I don't even know, man. They must have a lot of information on Mr. Beezy because unless he has one of the best lawyers in the world, I don't see him getting out of this. It's a crazy contrast from living a life of luxury, jewelry, women, cars, mansion houses, to being in a cell. It's like you done deal with the devil, man. It's like you get a short bit of fame, then out of nowhere, poof, gone. You're sitting down there in a prison cell. The chains, what's they worth, man? What's the bling chains worth? They ain't worth nothing. Really, man. Put around your neck. I'd rather have my freedom than have a chain. I'd rather have my freedom than be in a mansion, As long as I'm in a decent house, I'm not starving. These guys don't see that. They don't see it until it's too late. So, freedom and being able to do what you want to do in life and just relax without looking behind your shoulder, that's the best life you can have. But to sell your soul for riches, it always ends up bad. Moral of the story is behave yourself, live life, prosper. I'm out.